So I tried
Those
to
are $1 words.
So I tried to bring like a really easy
You
hypothetical
got rainbow.
to the surface so that like we can actually discuss a biblical passage that I'm certain that he didn't actually know about. So maybe I'll start with like an even easier Bible passage. If it happens that, like, say for example, are you in a relationship? Are you with a wife or a girlfriend or boyfriend or anything? What's your situation?
Please
I
say
am
no.
in a relationship with Jesus Christ.
Do you have a significant other that is in this plane of existence?
No, I do not.
Okay, well, let's imagine you did. Okay, let's imagine you had
I don't
a
even have a
wife.
family.
Imagine you had a wife. Hell, you can even have a family. I don't care. Imagine you've got a wife, and you go out and you commit adultery. Should your wife be punished for you committing the adultery?
Hold on. All right. So if I have a wife,
He's got to think
and I
about
commit
it.
adultery,
It's crazy.
should my wife be punished for my adultery? She's already being punished for my
No.
adultery.
I'm talking about actually
you-
being punished.
Like,
I'm not saying are there negative consequences that your wife experiences. I'm saying should she be punished? Should she be reprimanded because of your adultery?
Well, we are in America. No, I'm just. No. It's obviously the answer is no.
Okay, and why not?
Why not? Because she was the one who was the wrong was being done to.
Right, because she didn't commit the crime. The person that commits the crime is the one that should be punished, right?
Yeah. Well, and again, this is the issue. This is the issue
The
that if
simplest
she condones
questions.
it, then yes, she should be punished.
We didn't say a damn thing about condoning it. I don't know why you
Well,
keep adding
so
scenarios into the
there's-
analogy that aren't actually part of the analogy. It's crazy that he's this far out. Okay, so
there's-
I know.
I only bring that up because in the Bible, God punishes people for their spouse's sin. You want to read that with me?
Sure.
Cool. It's in 2 Samuel chapter 12 when David committed adultery with Bathsheba, when he basically summoned her to come have sex with him. And then when she found out to be pregnant, he sent the husband to be killed on the front lines of battle. And the prophet Nathan brings a judgment on David. And it says, part of the judgment, thus saith the Lord, I will raise up trouble against you from within your own house, and I will take your wives before your eyes and give them to your neighbor. He shall lie with your wives in the sight of this very sun, for you did it secretly, but I will do this thing before all Israel and before the sun. Or some translations will just say in broad daylight. So God actually had 10 of David's wives raped for David's sin as payback.
Okay. Now, I didn't say anything about graping.
Yeah, it did. We'll read the whole thing. So it says, I will raise up trouble against you. This is trouble, okay, from in your own house, and I will take your wives. Did it say that your wives are going to leave you, or does he say that I will take your wives?
But that's where maybe the interpretation that
We'll try
you're
this again.
getting
Does he
is
say I will take your wives?
God?
Is that God
Who
doing
is-
the action?
God, who is the floaty thingy,
Is God
Right.
doing the action?
and he's taken the wives. He's turned their spirits so that they leave David. They don't want to be with David anymore.
Well, that's
They
not
wanna
what
be
the
with
text
other men.
says.
But that's
The-
not what it doesn't say.
The
What you're saying
more
That's
is-
not what it doesn't say.
the more
what you're
words
saying-
the more words you add to the text that aren't there, the more embarrassing it's going to be when they take you to chapter 16.
Isn't it a sin to add to the perfect and holy scripture?
Yeah, Deuteronomy 4,
Yeah.
1 through 2, and Deuteronomy 12, 32.
It is.
Yeah,
the
dude, you better
right-
repent like hell.
It
Yeah,
is
it
the
is
right
crazy.
of the king to scrutinize the scriptures.
Are you the king?
It's the right of the king to scrutinize
I'm just
the
saying.
scriptures.
Are you
The
the
amount
king?
of meaningless
Are you
words
the
falling
king?
out of this guy's mouth is unbelievable.
Are you the king?
I'm the king of this live. So I'm asking you,
Purple
who
the
is
king.
who is taking your wives? Is it God? Who's taking the wives?
God?
Does it say that they're leaving voluntarily?
It could be like that's
Nervous
the-
laughter is nervous.
It boggles my mind because you call yourself intelligent and you can't even.
So you can't
put
actually answer
yourself
the
in
question.
second No, but I'm just saying.
The crash out's wild
listen,
tonight.
Listen, let me speak.
We never said that we
I'm gonna
were
calm down.
either.
I'm gonna calm down.
It's wild that just reading the Bible gets them like red hot. So did God say, "I will
just
take
all
your
the time.
wives"?
I'm the ultimate warrior, dude. I'm always hot.
Oh man.
So who's doing the action in this statement?
God.
Okay, so God is doing it, and what's He doing in the statement?
But it could be a like a phrase, a what is it called? A turn of phrase or whatever.
It's not a turn of phrase.
Means something else, but it could.
It doesn't
be.
mean something
That's
else.
what
It
I'm
means
saying.
what it says.
Could be because
It says, "I will take your wives before your very eyes," and He says, "I will give them to your neighbor, and he will lie with your wives in broad daylight." Have you read the rest of the story? Do you know what happens?
Yes, I know what happens.
What happens? Tell us.
So he takes the wives and he unalives his firstborn child with Bathsheba.
Keep going. What happens to the wives?
I mean, I didn't memorize the scripture.
You don't know the story then.
I do.
I'm not
I really
asking you
do.
to quote the scriptures. I'm
That's one of
asking
my
you
favorites. So
to
my
tell
real
me what
name
happened.
My real
The-
name is Elias, which is, of course,
A liar?
the whole book of Kings and all those things. They were very interesting to me, so I did read it.
Do you know what happens in chapter 16 of 2
I'm not gonna lie
Samuel?
about that.
Do you know what happens in chapter 16 of 2 Samuel? It's when his son, the trouble within his own house that God raised up, his son is now at war with his father David. He's chased him out of the palace, and David is now on the run and fighting for his life against the armies of Absalom. Absalom marches into Jerusalem, takes over the palace, and then takes 10 of David's concubines, his wives that he left behind, and then he takes them up to the top of the palace as a display of force. And he sleeps in broad daylight with 10 of David's wives on top of the palace to demonstrate to everybody in Israel that he's now the new king.
I really want to read that. I want to see where that's written.
Right there.
Oh boy.
Chapter 16. Then Absalom said to Ahithophel, that's his advisor, "Give us your counsel. What shall we do?" Ahithophel said to Absalom, "Go into your father's concubines, the ones that he left to look after the house, and all Israel will hear that you have made yourself odious to your father, and the hands of all who are with you will be strengthened." So they pitched a tent for Absalom on the roof, and Absalom went into his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel.
Okay.
So God
Pitched a
caused
tent,
it to
huh?
happen.
Well,
Yeah, he
and
definitely
this
pitched
is
a tent.
Where, again, where the hypothetical comes in. As I believe, everything
Hypothetical.
is within the realm of possibility, and it's not necessarily that God has done this,
He said-
specifically.
He said he's
but
causing it to happen.
God has either lifted up or put down whatever it is that He has, as far as spirit, as far as goodness, as far as protection. And
Goodness.
yeah, and so
Is the
His wife
infanticide
puts it up
and
or
the
puts it
and the
down.
mass
That's what I'm
rape
saying.
orgy
Raises
good?
it up or puts it down is what
He
you're
says-
not
Are those
listening
things good?
So-
Is the
so
infanticide and the rape
when-
orgy in
when-
this story good?
I never imagined I hear someone with so many words but so little coherent thoughts.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. When
You're not
doing
saying
good,
anything. You're just
trying to
rambling. Just
I'm
an
trying to
incoherent string of rambling. We're asking very easy questions.
when you're
Did
doing
God,
good,
the verse that we just read where David's wives are taken by force, did God cause that to happen according to the text?
when you're doing good,
Did God cause that to happen according to the text, yes or no?
the spirit of goodness
Yeah, so the question was,
is able to work.
It's amazing.
he didn't stop talking.
And when you're doing bad, the spirit
I'm just going to keep muting him till he answers my question. According to the text, did
gonna know.
God say that he's causing the thing to happen?
the answer now.
It's a yes. It's a yes or no question. Did God cause it to happen? I want to hear a yes or a no.
I rebuke you. No, yeah, I forget what was the question again. What was the question again? Come on.
According to the story, did God say he's the one causing it to happen?
Yeah.
Then
Maybe
God is
prophesied
responsible then God is responsible for the punishment that
For
he
the
placed
prophecy.
on David and his wives.
But what if it was a prophecy?
It doesn't matter if it's a prophecy. God caused it to happen.
I guess.
So
And
you
so
said
it's
at the
not
beginning of the
by that
conversation that
God
wives
sees
shouldn't be
evil.
punished for the crimes of their husband, but here we find God punishing wives for the crimes of their husband.
But the wife actually
dead
that got
baby.
punished was Bathsheba.
Yeah, and the dead
that-
baby. He killed a baby too because of it. Why'd the baby have to get
But
executed?
listen to this though. Why didn't Bathsheba say, King David, I'm married to Uriah?
Bathsheba has nothing to do with it. It was right about the baby.
So wasn't she just as responsible for the fornication?
I don't care. We're talking about the baby.
And so because of that, now Uriah got killed?
Try to track with us.
I'm
We
just
are
saying,
not
you
told
try
about
to,
any.
like, nit-
We're not told by any text that Bathsheba was punished. What we're
Everything is-
told is that there were two punishments given. One punishment fell on the 10 wives of David, and the other punishment fell on the child of David. Did the child commit any sins?
A proper judge will see.
Did the child commit any sins?
He was born of sin, but no.
Did the child commit anything warranting being punished?
He was born of sin, but no.
Was that his fault? Did he
So
do
no.
it?
It was not his fault.
Okay, so the only person in the story that sinned were David and Bathsheba. Did they get punished, or did the wives and the child get punished?
Everybody got punished.
Even the people who didn't sin.
Yes.
And do you think that's a good thing, that people who don't sin get punished for the sins of another?
I think that we need to look at the whole picture.
Should people who don't commit the sin be punished for the sin?
Again, if you condone sin,
It's a yes or no. We didn't say anything about condoning.
Yeah, the
that's
baby
where
didn't
the
speak
problem
out
is.
against
That's,
what
I
was
think,
happening.
That's where we're having our disagreement.
It's not where we're having a disagreement. You keep adding stuff into the story that's not there.
I'm saying
Nobody
it has to.
Nobody said a damn thing about condoning anything. The baby didn't condone a damn thing. It can't even talk. It's not even sentient. It's only a day old when God cursed it.
So, what is your belief on my choice, my body for the
Huge fucking pivot. We're not talking about abortion
It's
at
the
all.
same
We're talking
thing,
about
dude.
why we're talking about why God thinks it's okay to punish people for crimes that they never committed.
You gotta admit that was a good pivot, though.
It was a terrible pivot.
There aren't any good pivots.
Oh, okay. So what were we talking about again?
So, very clear. You think it's okay to punish people for crimes they never committed, and you call that justice?
If you condone it, I mean, because I'll give you another example.
For fuck's sake, nobody said a goddamn thing about condoning anything.
What about the Nazis and Hitler?
Buddy, we're not talking about that. We're talking about if somebody commits a sin, not that somebody else is helping or assisting or condoning.
It's an example of it.
It's not an example. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
I'm just, I'm telling you. All right, but yeah, no, I guess I don't know. Agree to disagree. I'm not really sure where we're going with this anymore.
Disagree on what?
I
That the
think,
baby had it coming?
I think that
Did the wives have it coming?
the concubines,
Yeah.
probably not.
Did the baby have it coming?
The baby, and this is actually something that I did want to question you
It's just
about.
a yes or a no. Did the baby have it
listen,
coming?
This is a serious question. Don't get mad.
It's going to be a yes or a no. Did the baby have it coming?
I really have a good question.
You really need to answer my question before you say anything else.
The baby did not have it coming. Now
Okay,
my
so
question-
was God
now my
wrong for
question-
punishing
you're not gonna
people
even let
who...
me ask-
Did God get it wrong for punishing people who didn't have it coming?
No.
So
Listen,
then,
though.
why is it? So why is it good when God does it, but it's bad when everyone else does it?
You just said they
hold
didn't
on.
deserve
I
it,
gotta-
so
I gotta-
this is
I'm
literally
driving, so I gotta move
unjust.
Yeah, he is driving.
So you're saying it's good that God did an unjust thing.
That's what I'm
not gonna be
hearing.
able to unmute because I'm going to be moving. So
All right. Well, don't worry. It's time to move on to the next one, anyways. I think you've uttered enough nonsense for the night.
I rebuke you.
It's been a minute since I got rebuked.